Good day, Leia. It's nice to finally meet you in person. Oh yeah, no, that's all that matters. Gotham, please be careful when interacting with manifestations of instant matter. The risks are supposed to be low, but accidents can happen. You don't have to tell me. But it is certainly exciting to walk in the world you helped create. The sense transmission of the cross gear is very accurate, but it still can't match the real thing. I suppose. Still, I'm worried about you. Are you sure you'll be fine? I'll just have to cope with it. It was all part of the agreement, no? Okay, I assume that was the guy, the rogue developer, whatever. I can't remember his name. Ivan. I never expect things to go this way. To be asked to do such things. This is not game design anymore. It's not game design where it's much more than that. This is not for the right experience. This is wrong. I'm sorry. I mustn't tell you anymore. Okay. I forget the name. I've already forgotten the names. There's just generic developers to me. No one remembers. No one remembers the developers of the game. They just think of, when they think of a game, they think of the... Well, depending, I guess. Depending on the game. If you're like Hideo Kojima, then people remember, I guess. If you're like a quirky, wacky Japanese director, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Good morning, Leia. Hi. Anything new that... Wait. Oh, so you remembered something. About a location. About a person. I see. How about you tell me by number this time? Satoshi, Shizuka, Gotham, anybody else? Oh yeah, Satoshi is the guy that apparently created the evil tars or whatever because he didn't like what he was doing at the company. He was like, I want to make AI that will take over the world or something. Gotham, what'd you remember about him? And Gotham was the person we were just talking to in the memory. Anything hinting to where Satoshi could be located? What else could there be? Sorry. Anything particular about Gotham? You know, when I say Gotham, I just think of Gotham City, from Batman. Anyway, actually, there was something that struck me back when we saw him in Vermilion Wasteland. Gotham. He didn't look like he was an avatar. He was a spitting image of how I remember him from real life. Wait. Oh, was that what you saw? So Gotham, he's indeed not an avatar? Is he himself located right in the playground? This is insane. Why would he even be here? I mean, well, actually, what I was thinking before, maybe they are trying to transfer the consciousness into the game, Maybe Gotham is like literally a self-made evil tar or something, using his own memories. Oh, bonjour, Leia. Good morning. Hi. You're finally online. Trani, I have been waiting for you. We should continue our dungeon race, no? Great, I have plenty of time today. Maybe we might even complete all the dungeons of Gaia's Garden. Maybe. We'll see. So let's start a party and keep going. Well, no time to waste. Not much further until we finally reach Sapphire Ridge. Okay. Well, nobody in the guild, though. They all left. No one downstairs either. They're all doing their own thing. Can I contact them real quick? Schneider. Contact. Still awkward because we hugged them. We can contact Hiln, or Helen. Helen, I keep saying her name wrong. I keep saying Hiln, but the L is actually before the I, so it's Helen. Helen? Leia, dear, it's great to have you back. So, how much did you already explore in Gaia's Garden? Did you already complete the case with the mayor in Shad Village? It really is a story as old as time. A conflict between different cultures, all of it connected to the track of the ancients. And I especially love the last dungeon in the area. I'm sure you'll like it too, Leia. I hated the slime boss. I suffered so much from the slime boss. Let's contact Beowulf. Hi. Good day, Leia. Is something the matter? Are you by chance wondering about my class choice? Sure. Sure, why not? It's a hexapence. Right, you already knew that. I designed my appearance intentionally to break the stereotype. Instead of looking like a typical mage, I look like the main character of Sekiro. Shadows die twice. That's why I look like a seasoned warrior rather than a traditional mage. The downside is that a lot of players mistake my class, but that's fine by me. I appreciate that this game gives you so many liberties in adapting your appearance, given you can afford it. Pay to win. Look, these horns are premium. You gotta buy it at the cash shop. Why? maybe, well, actually, maybe Leia was kind of like, actually, she wanted to remove the horns. She didn't like the horns, maybe. Hi. Welcome to Mug-Buggies. May I take your order? Home of the Mug-Buggies. Oh. One how-cow burger coming right up. Do you wish to add any sides? Why? Of course our world-famous white fries. Anything to drink? Leia. Sorry, we're out of lemonade. Lemonade? How about some cool, refreshing iced tea? Bye. That was horrible. That was actually horrible. It's Jordan. I can invite anyone. Contact him. Hi. Hey Leia. Polly and I are currently running a dungeon in the north of the jungle. Polly is way too quick and expects me to keep up with him. It's quite stressful, really. I just want to take my time. Contact Apollo. Hi. Experimental Leia, I assume you're still exploring the realms of Gaia's Garden. You're ready to tackle dungeons in the north? Very good. Fulfilling your secret duties, mastering the challenges of the ancients. John and I are doing the same at this very moment. Good. Contact. Bonjour, Shiri. I'm so ready for our next dungeon race. Gaia's Garden is pretty neat in general, isn't it? So colorful and entirely bug-free. Ironically, I think in jungles, don't you? There's not a lot of mosquitoes in the jungles. You would think there'd be a lot of bugs. I guess I really had the wrong idea about this place. Contact him. Hi. Hello, Leia. Did you have time to explore Gaia's Garden some more? There's certainly a lot to explore. By the way, did you notice how it just rains in certain locations? For instance, it constantly rains in Basin Keep and in the western part of the jungle, and not a single drop in the southeastern part. Suspicious, isn't it? I'm telling you, something is wrong with the water in this game. It's all simulated. It has to be. I mean, it is. It is simulated. That's my emulator. I like her, so it's time for chakrams and fists to roll over the field. And I guess, well, I see it says 2 out of 3, so only 3 people. I guess you can, not invite Strawn. You can, invite somebody else, I guess. I don't know. Invite Apollo. I don't like Apollo. I kind of hate his face. I hate him in many ways. I mean, it's, he's kind of like comic relief. He's acting all super heroic, ironically. I mean, not ironically, but to the point of absurdity. Is that he's acting like a superhero and everything. That's the joke, I guess. I kind of hate him. There's Jorn. I don't like his hair. That's the only thing I don't like about Jorn. Could invite him though anyway. Ironically. It might introduce some interesting dynamics if you invite different people in the party instead of the same old. I don't know, why not? Invite him. If I can. I don't know if I can though. Both busy. Ah, damn it. Okay, never mind. You can't invite him after all. Never mind. Sure, I got a giant and a bit of magic. Never mind. Okay, you can't mix up the party members. It would be interesting though if you could mix them up. They might have different conversations. They get to meet each other and everything, and introduce each other. I imagine Apollo would just be annoying to everyone. But I guess not. We'll just continue doing the other gun. Ah, yeah, take that. I was hoping to one-shot these guys. I was one-shotting these guys before. I just hit them once and they die. Not right now, I guess. Hold on. Just teleport. Let me just teleport the Basin Key first, though. I swear there was a thing I could trade for. Where was it? Or maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Risa, but Apollo has the best theme. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he has the goofy Power Rangers theme or whatever, Super Sentai theme, I guess. I don't know. It's my favorite though. If anything, actually, this theme right now, I kind of like this theme. I kind of like any kind of jazzy kind of theme, personally. Jazzy or basically anything that sounds like elevator music, which is like bossa nova. Bossa nova? Bossa nova? I don't know how you say it. Yeah, I'm trying to look for it. I don't know where it is. Maybe it wasn't here. It was some other thing. Maybe. I don't know. At very least I can get this. I get an electrician's cap. can get a fedora. I don't have any materials for that though. Electrician's cap. Gives me more defense, less focus. Gives me, actually gives me good resistance, however. And probably, in the next dungeon, we're probably gonna fight a lot of those, like, shock types. Because in the wave dungeon, where we get the shock element, we fought a lot of wind, or not wind, but wave element creatures. So probably the next dungeon is probably gonna be a lot of thunder and lightning. It costs a lot, though. That's basically half of my money. But, you know what? Sure, why not? Just so I can upgrade a little bit. The defense might help. Put on the electrician's cap. I am now an electrician. Good. And maybe I should, well, let's see. Maybe I should, like, upgrade my, my torso armor or whatever. Like, you can always buy the common items, which don't give you any modifiers, but maybe it's good to just buy it anyway. Because, it increases your stats. Maybe it would make the boss fights easier if I did that before. I don't know. Yeah, there was Titan Edge now. Was it always here? I don't remember if it was always here. There's this. It makes me lose my HP regen. But the HP regen at this point doesn't really give you much anyway, so... I could just get this. Also costs a lot. However, it gives me more HP, more defense, and everything. When I lose the resistance, the fire, negative resistance, doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna fight a lot of fire monsters, I don't imagine, though. I want to keep the adept gloves, though. That's the claw. Only slightly better stats for the Titan Edge. I want to keep the boots. I guess I'll buy Titan Mail. Let's buy that. Slightly better equipment. Maybe it'll help me not die a whole bunch from the boss. You know? You go down. You go down the stairs, then you go down here. Okay, normally after a dungeon or whatever. I mean, not after, maybe not after, but usually when I have time off stream. Oh, not a regular dream. Or a regular bridge, rather. Did you notice there's not a single laser bridge in the whole jungle? Hey, they're hard to maintain due to the climate and vegetation. Excuses. She really likes her laser bridges. Yeah, usually off stream actually. That's when I grind for my equipment and everything. During like a new area or whatever. But obviously I can't do it right now. So I'll just do the dungeon, I guess. Because I don't like I don't like farming on stream. You know, it seems kind of monotonous to just grind on stream. Or rather just move on. Let's go. Alright, so we're ready to do the next dungeon. Let's do that. Let's go. Ironically, our shock element probably won't do much here. Oh, a random NPC. Well, well, you surely matched the description. Hi. Are you not the seeker who solved the problem of the shad? Ah, so my calculations were indeed correct, as always. What are you? Are you like a scientist? Anyway, your help has been very much appreciated. My name is Dr. Locratia. Locratia? Oh, yeah. Of course, the Shadow are tied off in their thesis that the power plant is a root cause for this strange infestation. I would know, it's my obligation to make sure of it. There is no leakage, no parameters of the expected spectrum. From the track's perspective, the plant might as well not be here. Obviously, something else must be causing this. I'm not sure what exactly, but I will continue to investigate. Well, I'm sure you're here to enter the temple, so I won't distract you any further. Good luck, and if there's anything you'd like to know, feel free to drop by my office. It's in that building to the left. Until then, Seeker. Bye. Actually, that reminds me. Maybe I should do some side quests. You know? I'm already here. I don't want to do side quests now, then, in that case. Because, you know, I was going to do some side quests, actually. When I think about it. But I forgot about that. I forgot there were some side quests to do in the city. Ah, whatever. I'll just continue. So this is the power plant, apparently. Is the dungeon itself a power plant? Or is it like, right before the dungeon? Apparently you can talk to her. I mean, is there like a side quest I can do for her in that case? What can I do for you? Here's the power plant. Pretty much built at the same time we built the city. Make sure not to interfere with the track at all. To put it simply, the plant only absorbs energy that's naturally emitted by the tempo. Simple and clean. Simple and clean. Do 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 do. Anyway, what? Let's think of Kingdom Hearts. Here we are, the Zir'vitar dungeon. Such a gloomy atmosphere. Now we're at the border of the infested jungle. Oh right, and the infestation comes from the power plant as well? Or power plant here, rather? That's what the Shad believe, anyway. Well, they don't exist. They're just random NPCs. Doesn't matter. Why? It's like this weird, like, fabricated conflict, you know, between NPCs that don't actually exist. I think we're all well prepared on. Ready to start a dungeon at the Zir'vitar temple? Zir'vitar temple? Sure. Okie dokie. Everybody get ready. Woo. Let's go. Dungeon race! Good luck, everyone. You don't have to wish me luck. Just run slow and be happy. I won't give you that luxury. Alright, so it's the same thing as before. We just do the thing. Just activate whatever we can activate first. And then I'll introduce us to the gimmick of this dungeon probably afterwards. There's probably ice. Okay. Activates that. And then we can do the wind. The power of... I keep saying wind. It's wave, rather. Wave. I don't know, it looks like wind to me. It's actually wave. Represented by the god of water, I assume. It's actually more like water. Which is weird because, you know, we have ice, you know? You think ice would be water. Sort of, you know? It's just like a different form of water. That's what ice is, right? Okay. Oh! Okay, is that what you do? You teleport, alright. That's the gimmick of this dungeon. Teleportation. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Gotta bounce it. So I gotta bounce it here and then touch that maybe? Let me bounce that. I'm not sure. How does it work? Like this? Okay. Alright. So there's a little bit of thing over here. So we should teleport over there first, I guess. Whoop. Touch that. But obviously we need to stay on the switch. Now we need to... Not sure. How does this work? Like this? I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. It kind of just stops. I mean, obviously that's wrong. Because it needs to go like this. It needs to go from here. Like, so it needs to start from here. So, oh, okay. I think I get it, sort of. I think I get it, yeah. So I don't teleport there yet. I need to do this first. And do that, and then teleport here, and then that. You teleport afterwards, not before. Okay, and that just goes back to where I was, and I assume this place is just the beginning. I'll put a stamp here. Stamp! Alright, you fight things now? Oh boy. Weird robot things. Okay, good. Looks like, reminds me of a Pokemon, actually. Kabutops, I think? Robot. So it's weak to ice, and weak to wave. It's very resistant to shock, so we can't even use the, you know, new element we just got. Might as well use ice, I guess. What's it doing? Stop it. Stop aiming at me. Ow, ow, ow. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. I can't, like... Oh, I can use that, though. Okay, I can use the actual element to attack him with. So probably when it's aiming at you, use that. No, maybe not, actually. I don't know. How do you stop that from occurring? Okay. So it just aims at you. You have to just have to dodge at the right time, I guess. Ow. Stop it. Ow. It's like a weird chicken, actually. Just pecking at me. that what it is actually? Is it just a weird Metal Gear chicken? Use this. This probably does more damage, yeah. I guess what you can do also, I guess you can teleport as well. Is that what it is? It's hard to time though. I mean, it's the same thing as dodging anyway, right? While it's aiming at you, you might as well just dodge anyways. It's the same amount of timing. You gotta set up the shot as well to just teleport in the first place. I don't know if it's like more invisibility frames, maybe. Teleport. Let's see here. More puzzles. I assume that room just is a hallway, so I'll put a stamp there. No one else to go there. Okay. I'm over here now. Good. Now I'm over here. Nope, that's wrong. Do I aim it like this? Now I'm over here. Okay, let's teleport everywhere. Good. I assume you hit that. Okay, that moves it. Then you gotta hit it again, maybe. You gotta be fast. Almost. Hey. Come on, hit the thing. Okay, got it. Oh, obviously, yeah, these are just barriers. Can't get past. Hit this thing. That teleports down. What does this do? This just goes back to where I was, I guess. Okay. Can you get that somehow? Like this treasure? I don't think you can. Not yet. It doesn't seem like I can like reach that right now. So do I just go down here? All right. I can do that, but I don't know if that helps. If anything, you probably have to. I mean, because there's two options, like two temples to go through. Probably you don't have to use shock in this temple, as far as I know. Maybe unless maybe you need to use it for like a. Okay, that destroys the barriers, but you can use it for a treasure maybe. Otherwise, though, I imagine because you're allowed to choose one of two temples in the beginning. In this temple, you don't actually use the shock element for anything, because otherwise, you know, you'd be stuck if we don't use the shock element. We didn't do the other temple already. I mean, obviously you do this, I guess. And then you just move it this way. Maybe we should change my element to neutral, maybe. Okay, like that, and then go through it. Now it's this thing. What do you do here? Oh, does it go? Okay, so okay, it's teaching. You know, at the very least, these temples, unlike the other temples, at least they're teaching you exactly what these elements do. I guess, which I felt, especially I don't know. It's like, again, I'm always criticizing the very first temple of this game, the Temple Mine. I felt like in Temple Mine they don't teach you a lot, you know, how to do everything. At least they're teaching you this, that you can shoot it past these fences, I guess, and then it'll do that. So it'll go forward right after, so you gotta aim it like that. Okay, opens that. Now you gotta do some more. So what happens here? If I shoot like that, it gets absorbed by these diamonds. Okay, that's such a weird interaction, but I guess it similar to the electric projectiles, it also clings on the walls. Oh, how's that gonna work? How happens if I shoot it over here? Does it go past? Oh, what just happened? What? Okay, it goes through the wall? Okay. So it does that? Huh. So actually it doesn't matter if it's a fence, it's like any wall at all. Because I thought it was a fence, you know, I thought it was the fence itself that it can go through, like wind or whatever, right? But actually it goes through any kind of wall. It's like, it's literally wall hacks. Now this is gonna be complicated. Oh my god, these puzzles. I mean, I can already imagine these type of puzzles are gonna be complicated. It's really hard to wrap my head around this. Like, it goes through the thing, and then it like reflects it off the angle of the edge, I guess. And then it goes to the next one. Man, it's gonna be weird. And over here. Any point in standing on this thing? I assume that's it for this one. And press wait. Bonjour, so I was wondering, is this temple the wave or shock dungeon? I think it's shock. I mean, there is electricity all over the place. Enemies shoot lightning bolts and all that. I think it's wave because you use the wave element, no? Those weird balls facing through the walls are wave, right? I think so, yes. But you always get the element opposite to the dungeon's theme. It's weird. Like getting heat in the temple mine, which is all cold and frozen. I wouldn't call the Fajro temple the cold dungeon because you get cold. What? I thought Fajro was the cold dungeon. Well, that place is literally filled with ovens and heated coals. How can you call it the cold temple? I kept the cold element and punched stuff to make it cold in the cold dungeon. Makes perfect sense to me. Gosh, whatever. Labels. Let's just keep racing. I'm with Emily. It makes it easier to think about it that way. Alright, so the buff flowers. Good. Power plant, I guess. So fire, I guess. Use fire. This is the only element I have I can use to attack these plants right now. Do a lot of damage. Okay, I mean, pretty simple pattern so far. Oh, it does that now. Oh, hey. Hey. Oh, and then also does those things, those attacks, where they try to slam the fists on you. Alright, these are very buff flowers. This is not what I wanted to do at all. Accidentally. I always mix up my skills, because I'm thinking, oh, I want to do the throwing attack, but actually, you're supposed to aim first before you do that. I never remember to do that. I just think, like, in my head, as if the game was psychic, you know? They would just know which skill to use, but no, that's wrong. Okay. There's a little key here, apparently, so it seems like this is important. This is probably a teleporter, yeah. What else? Alright, here's another puzzle room. I mean, everything's a puzzle room, mostly, in every dungeon. Okay. That makes it lower like that. So therefore, I need to bounce it this way, probably. Oh, there's an element. Okay, come on. Like that. Okay, teleport over here. Press this thing. Okay, it activates permanently. Bounce it like that. We are over here now. Now we gotta like... We gotta activate this somehow? How do you do this? That doesn't work. Maybe like this? Maybe more, maybe like this? Like that, yeah, okay. There you go. I don't know why they allow me to teleport here, though. What's the point? Well, what's the point of teleporting here? I don't get it. They allow me to teleport here, but, you know, I just fall down there. I don't know. Anyway. Is this... it's not the beginning of the dungeon, actually. It reminds me of the beginning of the dungeon because of the fire and ice. But it's not. Okay. Activates that. If I do this, it activates this. Huh? I don't get... Huh? We can't leave, right? Well, we have to actually do the puzzle in order to leave. So it has to do something. Has to do something like this, of this, with this. Is what I'm trying to say. But how? Because I can't hit any of these. They're on like a different level, so I can't get on it. Huh? Like I'm thinking, like, do I teleport here somehow? Either there or there. How's that? Do I go back up here or something? I'm so confused. So confused right now. Cause I can get back over here. What does this do? Not sure. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Okay, I forgot why that was there. The reason was because so I can get here in the first place. But like, do I use this somehow? This doesn't seem right. No, that kind of breaks it actually, because I think I accidentally turned off the thing now. Yeah, turn it off. That's what? Or maybe, okay, you stand over here? Is that what it is? Okay, well, let me try again. It's not fire. Well, it can't start here, because can I shoot from here and hit that? Maybe, actually. Let me see ice. So either ice or fire. I need to figure out how to get on top of the ledge first. If I get here, and I shoot from here, I can probably get there. And then I can shoot maybe... we'll see. So I have to get back up there, though. Let's do it again. Yeah, you can like go down. I was kind of stuck there. Okay, now I'm here. Let's see if I can get over there. I think I can. Got finagling a little bit. Change to neutral. So don't mess up the thing. Can I? Come on. Come on. Come on. Right here. Come on. Why is it bouncing off? Come on. Can I shoot over here? I'm thinking. Maybe you have to be that way. Maybe I did the wrong one. Maybe, actually. I don't want to fall off. Ah, I fell off. Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna do fire. I kinda don't get it. Like, if you're not supposed to be there, then how are you supposed to do it? I can't shoot. Like, I can't get up, you know, from in this area, I can't get up to the same level to shoot at the projectiles. So, I have to be up. Okay, let's try over here, maybe. So if I bounce it, let's see, I'm gonna use that. Bounce it over there, maybe? Yeah, okay, got it, okay. I assume that's what you're supposed to do. Now what? Okay, well, okay, you do this probably. You turn it to ice first. And then you go over here, probably. So, teleport over here. Now you can change the wind. Hello? Oh, I missed it. Oh, damn it! I missed. Oh well. I have to do it again. I do everything all over again. Crazy trick shots are usually not the solution. I don't know. Like, it seemed like the only solution, right? Well, that's why I was trying it over there. I'm getting the right position. That's the biggest thing. Because it feels wrong, right? Like, jump over here? I don't, like, it feels awkward standing there. But it seems like the only solution. That's the only way I can shoot at where I want to shoot. So I assume that's the only way. I don't know. Because I can't get up there otherwise, right? There's no stairs, no ladders. Go up there. There's another solution? Really? I don't see it. Seems impossible. Otherwise. I can't get up there. There's no jump. You can't go jump. You can't just climb up the thing. Okay, let's try again. Change the neutral so you don't accidentally change it. Get over here. I'm gonna aim it correctly. I did last time. Come on. Got it. And then change the ice. Over here. And yeah, let's do it properly. Oh my god, it's gonna be hard. Let's see. I assume that should be right. Hopefully I aim it correctly. Okay, got it. Good. How'd you go from bottom to top in the first half? I don't get it. So I go here, right? I can't shoot from here. Everything's blocked, and there's no element or whatever to teleport to from here. I shoot from here somehow. Use the pillar. Doesn't seem right. I don't know. I don't get it. Do I bounce it like this way? But then the fence is blocking, right? This wall? I still don't get it. Normally? Like, do you use this to bounce it towards south? North of the bottom right pillar? I don't get it. Let's just move on. Just go. I solved it, whatever. I'm just gonna just fight flowers. Muscle flowers. Good. Yeah. Still got hit even though I tried to dodge as much as I could. Ow. Probably use the wind element to maybe do extra damage. Do that. Real quick. And the flowers, I believe, are slightly weak to fire, so I'll put on fire. Muscle flowers are pretty simplistic, actually. I like the fact that they're easy to kill, for the most part. I say that, and they're gonna be very hard to fight later on, maybe. If there's like a million of them or something. Die, flower, die! Shoot. You should use the ice to activate the wave orb stored north of the pillar. Shoot down with the element. Oh, like, well, okay. Well, maybe, oh, okay. So the solution in the other room was like, not get up there, I guess? You're not supposed to get up on the same level? You're supposed to shoot from the bottom? Maybe? Is that what it is? I wouldn't think of that. I don't know. I don't know. When I think of something I have to shoot the same level, I have to be at the same level. I didn't think to do that. I guess I did anyway, whatever. Did it anyway. Seems my solution was easier. Because you be on the same level, you shoot at it directly. I don't know. That's how my brain works. Why is this flower taking so long to kill? Just give me this. Yum, yum, yum. change to a fire. Well, I didn't have fire, I guess, that's why. Took so long to kill, yeah. I was using neutral for some reason. You know, the wave doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. It's supposed to be weak to wave, right? It says right, minus 60. The wave doesn't do a lot of damage for some reason. Weird. Huh, yeah, it's only like 30 or whatever. When I use fire, though, it does 200. Weird. Anyway. Alright, another puzzle room. Let me just mark this. Nature versus tech. Let's see. Okay. Teleport there, good. But I assume you put a block here. And the symbol. And they might have explained that you're supposed to put blocks on this symbol, but I never understood it. Or I never, like, absorbed that information, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe they just never told us. I like to think they never, like, you know, developers never told me that you're supposed to put a block in that symbol. That's what I like to think. That might not be true, but that's what I like to think. Okay. Well, if you hit this block, it turns transparent for a little. Oh, okay. Okay. So how we're okay. That broke my brain a little bit. So it turns it transparent. That means it's in the same property as the projectile. So if you touch it with the projectile, when it's in waveform, and then touch the teleporter, it teleports together. I guess. Wow, that's complicated. Alright, over there. Touch this. Okay, I don't have a key, so I assume we use this somehow. Okay, similar thing, anyway. There's also this whole thing? I don't know what this whole thing is. But, somehow well, actually, I don't know. How do you do that? Like, somehow I need to get this block over here. I can touch this block. Is there another block? There's another block over there. Can I get to that block somehow? No, it doesn't look like I can. Let's see. I can move the block probably to make it in a better position, but I'm not sure if I should. I can move it over here, but it doesn't lead anywhere. Unless, well, how about like this? Just aim it like this way so it goes back, and then back here. Okay. Now I wonder which one I should push the block toward. I'm not sure. Do I push it for this one? Or this one? Or maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter either way, I guess. At least, well, it brings that down. That's good. I wonder if you can, like, soft lock yourself in that case. Like, there's two choices, right? You can push this one down or this one down. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Well, let's see. So, okay. So I gotta touch this and then put it back over there. I can move this block. It's a good position. You know, ironically, when you give the player more choices, it actually makes the puzzle more complicated. There's more possibilities. Like, this? Almost. There you go. That moves it over there. However, it's still not great because I can't really move it to where I want it right now. So maybe keep moving it this way somehow and then teleport it to the other side. How would I do that? Let's see. Over there? Okay. Easy peasy so far. There's a new mechanic, so that's why it's easy, I guess. They're gonna complicate it real soon. That's why I feel like in CrossCode, they introduce like a puzzle mechanic, and they just make it very complicated really quickly. You know, they just don't even spend time building you up for the mechanic. The mechanic's already here, and then it's gone. So quickly. So fast. Alright, more enemies. Ow. I always assume when they flash white, I always assume they are doing a charge up shot. Really, they're doing melee attack, actually. I didn't realize. Now I wonder, can I telefrag these guys? Is that like a thing I could do? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's... Because I'm thinking, well, what do I use these for? These little teleporter things? It doesn't seem all that useful. I could do that. Oh, okay, so it confuses them, I guess? Is that how it works? Weird. You think just normally dodging would be fine. So I guess while they're aiming at you, you can teleport and they'll get confused, I guess. A lot of damage though. Yum yum yum. Can I eat it? No. So do that, I guess. Then it gets confused. Then you can hit. Okay, that's what it was. That's a bit not very apparent, you know? You don't think an enemy would just get confused after you teleport. This is very obvious where you're teleporting to. Like, oh, where is she? Oh, no. Even though she just teleported like 5 feet, that's it. I guess they're robots though. Maybe that's... They just like their sensors get confused. How about this thing? Why is it like this? Maybe it'll come to life after I come back to this location because it seems like there's a key here. I'll probably have to come back this way, hit that switch or something, come down here. And then they'll probably be like, ah, I got you now! Try to backstab me. Alright. Alright, so... I see a new thing there, by the way. I wonder what that does. I don't know. And that brings down the barrier. Can it, actually... I wonder if it can, like, go through those blue barriers. Sort of? I don't know where it went, though. Can the... Here's another thing I'm wondering. Can this projectile go up in elevation? No, it goes directly. Okay, which makes sense. Alright. What is this thing? What does it do? I see a symbol for rotation. Does it rotate somehow? No? It doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, I can move it myself? Oh, okay. So depending on where you move it, maybe it'll help, like, change the direction of this projectile somehow? Yeah, don't turn it, don't hit it. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to click on the symbol itself. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to click on the block. I didn't realize. Okay, so the arrows help though, actually. They show you like which edge you enter and which edge you come out of. So if I hit it like that, it goes this way, which doesn't really help me. So if I hit it this way, I don't know, actually, which way does it come off? Does it go down or right? I don't know. No, it kind of just goes diagonal if I do that. So it goes like that. Okay, well, oh, did I do it actually? Did I just do it? I think I just did it. I didn't even realize. I was just testing on how this even works, you know? But I guess it doesn't matter what edge it comes out of. It just goes directly, depending on which edge it hits, it just goes directly to that location or that direction, parallel to what edge it did hit, I guess. Is it parallel? Not parallel, but like, you know, crisscross? I don't know what the word is. Anyway. Now what's the goal here? I'm not entirely sure. Because I can rotate these, I assume, yeah. I assume you have to rotate them or something, but... Where am I leading it to? What am I even doing well with this? Huh? I assume you hit it over here like this. It goes that way, and then that way. Oh, okay. That was the thing here. I didn't even see. Okay. So it goes through the wall. It goes like hits this one, goes over here, and then this one goes over there, hits that, so it can teleport. That's what it was there for. Anyway, sometimes I'm solving these puzzles without even knowing how to solve them. Okay, what do you do here? I mean, do you turn these off? They come back though. What's... Okay, so I think... Okay, so you're supposed to hit all of these. They only all of these little blocks, they control a barrier, a yellow barrier, that a projectile can go through, but, you know, that's not the goal, actually. Which is quite misleading, actually. You think... Because when they put a yellow barrier, orange or yellow barrier or whatever, it usually means you want to shoot through it. But actually, in this instance, you don't do that, actually. You don't shoot the projectile through it, as far as I know. In fact, you're supposed to shoot it through these blocks to turn them off temporarily, and then you also walk through them at the same time until you finally reach the end. You touch this button. This is most likely what you do, I assume. So what you want to do is probably move this way, so it goes like that, boop, and then go like that. Touch this, go this way, and then this way, go like that, diagonal. Touch that, go this way. I assume. Let's see. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Okay. Touched it. Oh, and it brings down everything. So that works. That's a shortcut to go back. So the barrier is down, though. Where do you go down? No, where do you go now? Oh. I didn't even notice. What? How does that work? You know, this one is on... Oh, well, for some reason I thought this was on a higher elevation, so I really thought that was on a higher location. So I thought that was weird, because why would I end up in a higher location on the same level? Actually, it is on the same level. Anyway. Oh, well, you teleport. Again, in my head, I was still thinking it was on a different elevation. It's hard to tell. Anyway. Like that. Hit the key. Time to fight some more. Probably. Oh no! Who could have predicted this? Oh, it's different though. It's kind of like a will-o-wisp. Weird will-o-wisp thing. Electro-volt. Okay. It's cheating. I wish I could do that. I can't summon a wall out of nowhere. Oh, I have to do... Okay, I have to do this, probably. Ow, ow. Break. Now it's a weird, like, ball of doo-doo. I don't know. Okay, I imagine those enemies are gonna be quite a hassle to fight if I have to fight more than one in particular. But there you go. I assume that's all that for a key? Is there more? There's also this thing. I wonder how you get that. Again, it's the elevation thing. How do I get to an elevated position in the front? Huh? Yeah, how do I even get up there in the first place? I guess you bring down this barrier somehow? But it doesn't look like there's any other buttons to press. I'll put a question mark. You know, I'll put a question mark here because I don't understand. I'll come back to it maybe if it's important. Otherwise, though, that was all for the key. However, all I wanted was the key. I got the key. Now I can use it over here. Actually, let's open right here. Oop. All right. Now I can teleport up. Puts us over here. Where are we? I'm not sure. We're in some other location. The wave maze.